Hey guys, it's Brad from B&T Catfishing Adventures. Listen, today we're going to talk about what to do if you're needing some bait and there's not a bait shop near you. Okay, guys, so we're talking about finding some bait that you can use to head out on a trip for catfish. So, the first thing I'm going to do is suggest that you channel that inner child and get outside and actually dig for some worms. That's right, red worms and night crawlers and things like that. And there's two reasons for this uh, that I'm going to recommend. One, night crawlers are great catfish baits. They've been used for years and years and years, and it's a good possibility that you can find some cats using some night crawlers. Now, again, other fish hit those as well, and that's the part two thing. You can actually get out there, and this is the second recommendation: fish for your bait. That's right. So what you're going to do is maybe put on that bobber and get a small hook and use some of that red worm or night crawler that you dig up, and we're going to try and fish some for some bluegill or other type of fish that might be legal for you to use as cut bait or live bait in your state. So the night crawler or red worm is going to help us with that second choice of fishing for your bait, of catching those fish to use when you go on that catfishing trip. As we know, like I said, bluegill and different perch or brim are great catfishing baits. Again, check with your state that you're fishing in and make sure all those rules and regulations are applied to you, and you're within the boundaries of those, that you're not using something that you're not supposed to be using out there on the water. All right, the next thing I'm going to recommend is a casting net. Get down there, you can get on the docks or you can get to the edge of the water if you're on the bank, or obviously if you're in the boat, you can get out there. Make sure you're safe, wearing your life jacket if you're throwing a casting net, especially out there in the deep and rough water out there. But a casting net's a great way to land you, potentially, if you're in the right spot, a lot of bait and good bait that you can use for catfishing while out there. Next is chicken breast. That's right. Going to the store or going in the refrigerator and finding that chicken in there, and just chop that up into little squares, and it works great. You don't really have to put anything on it if you don't want to. Some people like to put garlic on their chicken, or they put the Jello or Kool-Aid, and that's fine too if that's what you want to do. But chicken breast can work well all by itself with nothing added. So that is another option for bait right there. The next is, you may not have a bait store, but you probably have a grocery store nearby, and the good old standby chicken liver is available. Now, I don't really like chicken liver a lot myself because it's so hard to keep on the hook. Now, a lot of people wrap it with string or pantyhose or so on and so forth to keep it on there. But there are a lot of other bait choices you can use that work just as well and stay on the hook much better. But if you're in an area that doesn't have a bait shop and you're desperate to go fishing and you need a bait, chicken liver can definitely work. So it's inexpensive. You can find it at your local grocery store for just a small amount of money. So like I said, it's another bait that will work for you. Some other things, sure, if you're wanting to use hot dogs or cheese and things like that, if you're wanting to clean out your refrigerator, you can do that. Hot dogs and cheese, sometimes they're slower to bite on. but you can definitely catch catfish on hot dogs and cheese. Again, on hot dogs, some people like to spice those things up too, and they put different concoctions, whether it's the Kool-Aid hot dogs or the, the garlic hot dogs and soy sauce on hot dogs and so on. There's all kinds of different things that people use on hot dogs if they're going to use it for bait for catfish. But anyway, there are a list there for you to be able to find ways to get out on the water and potentially catch some very good catfish. And I hope this is helping because I hate anybody stuck at home and not going fishing when that's really what you want to do. We're going to find a way, right? If you like fishing, you're going to find a way to get out there and do that and be successful out there. So I hope that helps, guys. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe to our channel. We appreciate that very much. And me and Miss Tammy will be back on the water soon chasing those cats. We'll see you later.